we're coming up to 3 months since the Bounty Hunter update was released. And back when it was first released, Rockstar Guides did find 300 plus dialogue lines which we all thought was Seth Bryce. But recently, this has been proven wrong, because Rockstar has released new content which includes solo employment, and these are called Telegram missions. By going through these missions, we found out that the 300 lines of dialogue is actually from a character called Josiah. But so far, we have only had 3 missions from Josiah: Outrider, a one-horse deal, and Rich Pickens. These missions can be replayed multiple times, and every time you do successfully complete the mission, the next time you replay it, the difficulty increases, going from standard to hard and then finally hard to ruthless. But despite being able to go through these missions 3 separate times for each of the difficulties, there's simply no way that those 300 plus character lines which have been found within the files fits within just these missions. So there's definitely more on the way. So in this video, we are going to be going through absolutely everything that we know, piecing things together that has been leaked over the past couple of months, and finally putting them together and looking towards the future of this game. Before I do get into the video though, if you do want to see any more content from me, I have put together a completely new channel. This new channel is entirely dedicated to entertainment. We have been playing through a bit of Red Dead Online and also a bit of GTA Online, and we've just been having fun with it. My favorite video up there so far is the troll races. We played the top 3 troll races within GTA, and it was incredibly painful, but it was very much fun to record. So if you do want to see that, there is a link in the description down below which will take you directly to that channel. Getting back into the video though, the new Telegram missions that have been added to Red Dead Online. This is not a major update. Many players are getting this confused. This is still drip-fed content that we got in the Bounty Hunter update, which was released all the way back at the beginning of December. But it is fair to say that this definitely improves the weekly updates. It makes things so much more enjoyable rather than just providing content which will give us bonuses and discounts. This is actual content we can progress through. And the good news is that it is expected for us to get a lot more. With there being over 300 lines, Rockstar Guides managed to find every single one of them. And not just that, they've also managed to go and put them through into a video, so that we were able to go and listen to what is included. And there's some very key stuff in here that points to new content that will be coming as part of these missions. The first thing to talk about is boats. There are quite a lot of lines from Josiah that mention boats. Just take a listen to some of these lines.
Just one more boat to go now. We are up and running. Good work. Sooner you can find me the other boats, the better. There we go, last one. Bring her into dock. All right, steady there. Don't capsize them at the last minute. Okay, that should be the last boat. Bring her in carefully. Good work, you can dock them over here. Just one more boat to go now. You got the boat? Well done. Dock that as quick as you can so you can get back out there and track down the rest. I knew you'd get those boats for me. Looks good. If the rest of the boats are in this condition, we'll be sitting pretty. What, you split up? Where's the rest of your posse?
This signifies that we will be getting missions from Josiah which involves players getting boats, and this comes as a surprise to a lot of players, and some players it's not a surprise. We have been waiting for boats in Red Dead Online for such a long time. There's a huge amount of the Red Dead Online map covered in water, and we can't explore it because our horses simply can't swim that far out without losing stamina. So players have wanted boats to travel across Flatiron Lake. There's also players who enjoy fishing. Players want to sail out, find a nice quiet spot, and just do a bit of fishing. To simply put, players just wanted to own boats, and this isn't a crazy request, especially considering Rockstar wouldn't have to do much to incorporate them as part of the game. The models are already there. We see boats all the time in different shapes and sizes of Saint Denis docks, going from small manpower canoes to massive motorized ships. We've even had the use of boats when going through one of the Life of Shine missions. And if all of this wasn't enough, in addition to all the content actually being within the game, the functionality is already there. If you do take the time to explore, you will find other NPCs rowing in canoes, and you can simply jump on top of that canoe in which they'll jump off, and then you can take control of it, just rowing about doing whatever you want. And taking it a step further, you can even go to the docks in Saint Denis and wait to see a medium-sized motorized boat. And if you do time it correctly, you can swim out, jump on top of that boat, and by simply pressing Y or triangle depending what console you're on, you can take control. All of this is already within the game. The models and mechanics are all there for more boat content to be added, and so far Rockstar have not explored this area, but it does look like we will be getting more content as part of Josiah Telegram missions. And we have seen some of these Telegram missions already take advantage of mechanics that are already within the game that just have not been used. For example, the breaking a horse mechanic. This mechanic has been part of Red Dead Online since day one, but it's just pointless to use. There's no point of you going to get a wild horse because you can't do anything with it. It's got very bad health, it's got very bad stamina, and you cannot actually take that to the stable to own for yourself. You're not allowed to take it into the stable, so there's simply no point to breaking a horse. But there is a point into it once it becomes part of a Telegram mission. So hopefully going forward, some of these Telegram missions will include mechanics that are part of the game that just have not been used. For example, using boats. And there seems to be a lot pointing to that area, so expect to get some boat missions in the future. In a few of the lines that we just listened to, you also maybe heard Josiah talking about posses. This has also brought some excitement for the Telegram missions to open up to more than just solo gameplay. We have only had 3 missions added so far: Outrider, a one-horse deal, and Rich Pickings. And already one of the most popular requests is to open it to more than just one player. Have it so that you can invite your posse to be part of it. And the chances of the missions that have already been released being changed to fit a posse is incredibly slim. The work has already been done, it's been pushed to the game, and if Rockstar really wanted to make this for both solo and co-op gameplay, we would already be able to do it. But we simply can't deny that there is lines from Josiah which talks about posses, so this could suggest that in the future we can get Telegram missions that are done as solo, and maybe we can also get a select few which are done as part of playing as a posse. And in all honesty, I can't see why these missions can't be done as being part of a posse in the first place. It's not like the design of these missions are just specific for solo gameplay, that if they were changed to invite other players, that it would leave the other players out and only one player could do it. The only other way that I can see Josiah talking about posses within these Telegram missions is that we are going to stay solo, but it is a solo Telegram mission where you join up with NPCs to make a posse. Kind of like how we've done wagon runs before, where there's 2 wagons that need to be delivered. You're on one and the NPC that you have is on the other. The option is to ride or shoot, and then there's the other wagon behind which is being controlled fully by the NPC. The mechanics are already there within the game for other NPCs to help you out. So technically for this, you wouldn't actually be part of a multiplayer posse where you're playing with friends, but in fact you'll be part of an in-game posse where you're playing with NPC characters. And once all that's set up, we can then go through the missions where we have to collect wagons, horses, and boats, which we hear within the dialogue lines. These are the only 2 ways that I can see this going. And obviously with this, I would much rather be able to play with friends and other players within the game rather than just NPCs. With the new Telegram missions as well, we can now look back and clear up some of the leaks that we've had over the past couple of weeks and also past couple of months. This includes the leaks of the deposit bag, gold bars, money bags, jewelry bags, bonds, safes, and even a boat. All of these different models and textures that have been added to the game are highly likely to be included as part of Telegram missions now. All of these are new textures that have been added to the game, and no one was actually sure what they were going to be used for. Some expected it to be legendary bounties, but we know now that the likelihood of this being a legendary bounty is incredibly slim. Instead, it's a much higher chance that this will be a Telegram mission. I also want to go out on a limb here, this is just me speculating, that when we get the deposit bag, gold bars, money bags, jewelry bags, bonds, safes, anything like that which has a high value, it will be part of a Telegram mission. So just because you get a $1,000 bond and take that back to Josiah doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get $1,000. Josiah gets $1,000 and he may cut you in and probably just give you $15 because that's around about the payout for the first standard mission. With this also increasing as you rank up in difficulty, going to hard and then ruthless. All of these different textures and assets can be included in different types of Telegram missions that will be coming to Red Dead Online sometime in the future. So now that we've covered all of this, the next big question is, when will all of this content be coming to the game? So as we've briefly mentioned, all of this is already within the game files. It is just waiting for this to be released for specific types of content. When Rockstar did release the first 3 Telegram missions, originally I believe we would be getting 1 Telegram mission per week. As of last week on the 23rd of February when we were due one, nothing actually happened. we did just get our normal weekly update, which did include some bonuses and some discounts and some items of clothing. Now, I'm still expecting this to be part of weekly updates, so I will be looking for this upcoming Tuesday to see if we can at least get one Telegram mission, because it definitely improves the weekly updates. But if Tuesday does come around and we don't get anything, the next thing I'm looking forward to is Outlaw Pass 5. We are currently on Outlaw Pass 4 and it does expire on the 15th of March 2021. And just like all the content that we've mentioned in this video, Outlaw Pass 5 is already within the game files. And if you are interested, we have already done videos here on the channel, covering absolutely everything, going rank by rank by rank, talking about everything that you can unlock, and also how you can prepare for it. So if you do want to see any of those videos, links to that can be found in the description down below, as well as there'll be a card on screen right now. But it is expected as soon as Outlaw Pass expires that Outlaw Pass 5 will be added to the game, either being just 1 week later or dropping sometime in April. And because of all this content is already within the game, maybe we can get a much better weekly update when Outlaw Pass 5 drops. Not so much as a major update, but an update that includes the Outlaw Pass and also some extra content being the Telegram missions. All of this being drip-fed content from the Bounty Hunter update, but just fills us in around Easter time. And then from there, we'll still get Telegram missions every couple of weeks, maybe every week as part of weekly updates, and that would lead up to the next major update. Now for the release, this is just my speculation, this is just my guesswork, and the reason for this is because we haven't had anything like this before. This time last year, we were just getting our normal weekly updates. We did just include bonuses and discounts. This year, it seems like that's taken the next step. It's got so much bigger and so much better. But anyway, this is absolutely everything that we know about the Telegram missions. This is all the content that has been leaked over the past couple of months, and now we're starting to piece it together. Now we're actually starting to see the bigger picture. And it does look like it's all pointing to solo employment, being Telegram missions. But anyway, let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below about the Telegram missions. Is this something you want to see more of, or are you finding it boring already? If you do want to see any more content from me, as mentioned at the beginning of the video, I have put together a completely new YouTube channel. This channel is entirely dedicated to entertainment, so if that is of any interest to you, you can find a link to that in the description down below. Anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, but for now, I'm going to see ya.